Welcome back to the Intraday Expert. Today we are going to discuss about overconfidence, a mistake you cannot afford to make while investing. Mistake 3: Overconfidence. The cost of your mistakes keep increasing exponentially with the level of overconfidence. Overestimating our abilities and knowledge is a recipe for disaster. Humans have a perilous tendency to believe that they are better or smarter than they really are. Just like the picture you see here. You might also think you are a lion, but actually you might be a cat. So the technical term is called psychological bias or overconfidence. In simple terms, we consistently overestimate our abilities, our knowledge, and our future prospects. Countless studies have discovered some of the wonderfully absurd effects of overconfidence. For example, one study found that 93% of student drivers believe that they are above average. There was even a finding where 79% of students believed that their character was better than most, despite the fact that 60% had admitted that they had cheated on an exam in the previous year. Isn't that absurd? Brad Barber and Terence Odeon examined the stock investments of over 35 households over 5 years. They found that men are especially prone to overconfidence when it comes to investing. In fact, men traded 45% more than women, reducing their net returns by 2.65% a year. If you cannot predict the future, the most important thing is to admit it. Howard Marks says that if it is true you can't make forecasts and yet you try anyway, then that is really suicide. So what's the solution? One of the best antidotes to overcome overconfidence is to stand in front of a mirror and ask yourself, do I really have an edge that will allow me to be a market-beating investor? So what should you do? Easy. Do what Warren, Howard, Jack Bogle and David Swensen, also other world's greatest investors, ask you to do. Invest in a portfolio of low-cost index funds and then hold them through thick and thin. If you can't add value, if you can't create asymmetry, then the best thing to do is minimize your costs, says Howard. In other words, just invest in an index fund. By admitting to yourself that you have no special advantage, you give yourself an enormous advantage. How? Because you will be doing so much better than all those overconfident investors who delude themselves into believing that they can outperform. When it comes to investing, self-deception may be the biggest expense of all. So subscribe below for our more such educational videos based on learnings from the greatest minds of the planet. For more information, log on to theintraday expert.com. Thank you.